What's going on, everyone? Man, it's so good to see everybody. I am I am holed up here inside the house. It's raining here in Franklin, Tennessee, and man, I'm just like chilling, man. We got out today and ran around. We went down to Columbia. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Columbia or not, but Columbia is this cool little joint, like south of where I'm at, and just really cool to just get out before the rain happens. But no, I just I wanted to go live today and just kind of talk about some like really exciting stuff that's happening um, in my world. Wanted to see what's going on in your world. Yeah, we got some people coming. There's Jill. What's going on? Hey, hey. Yeah, I just posted over on Facebook that I'm going to be live. So hopefully I'll get some people in here. I haven't gone live on YouTube in a while, so I thought, well, hey, I'll give it a shot, right? Let me see who all's in here. Jackie, all right. Hey, hey, Mary, what's going on, y'all? Um, so yeah, so I wanted to talk about the new album, man, right? It was released January the 30th. And man, this thing was a long time coming. For those of you who have kept up with this journey, yeah, man, for quite some time. I put it off, put it off. I was just waiting on this, waiting on that. So, oh man, we got all kinds of people chiming in. What's going on? What's up, Debbie, Cat Mom, Jill? You lucky you just happened to hear the ding on my phone. Nice. Yeah, I know I would have been in trouble for sure. Bruce, Willie, nice. So glad to have you guys here. I dressed up, right? I dressed up for the occasion. Put my ZZ top on. This is my sleep shirt, man. Right? I tell you, I've been fighting this upper respiratory uh, viral thing for quite some time. I did the show this last weekend with Petty Junkies, and I got through it. Thank God, up in Portland, Tennessee. But I got through it, rocked on, baby. Did my thing. So, but I'm alive and well, thank God. So, yeah, what's going on? Hey, hey, good luck with the tunes, man. Thank you so much. Finally made it to a live stream. Yes, I love it. When are you coming to Wisconsin? God, Wisconsin. We don't have anything on the books right now for Wisconsin, but would sure love to. Is it cold up there? I think that it is, right? Um, all right. So, hometown Hamilton. What's going on, Lori? Yes, man. I'm gonna be going home soon. I got to, man. I got to. So let's dive in here real fast. So the greatest hits and a few family gems, right? Um, wow, man. First of all, when I think about this project, I just can't believe that all of the time that's gone by, right? Um, I know I still look 32, but but in reality, man, I'm 56, man. I'm 56 years old. And and I look back and I think, my God, because in my mind it kind of all feels the same, you know. Um, my bones ache a little bit more, but my mind certainly remembers everything that happened in the Little Texas days and the hot apple pie days and my solo days, right? And so so for a long time I thought about doing a greatest hits record kind of thing because Little Texas had a greatest hits record and it was just Little Texas, and I thought, yeah, well, that's cool and everything, but I mean, I had a career after Little Texas as well, and I wanted to kind of uh, spotlight that just for a second as well, and just kind of, um, uh, kind of remember that period of my life as well. Of course, the big ones, God Bless Texas and all that stuff is on there. So I'll go down the list. If you haven't gotten the greatest hits record just yet, please do. It's on all streaming platforms right now. But I put them in the order in which they were released, right? So it started with What Might Have Been. Then it went to what might have been was my first number one song, right? So What Might Have Been, and then there was God Bless Texas. Um, and then there was My Love, right? And all of those were off of the Big Time record, Little Texas's Big Time record. And then and then Kick a Little come out, which was on the Kick a Little record. And then Amy's Back in Austin, which was on that same record as well. And that's all from the Little Texas period that I recut. But again, all of these have been recut, remastered, everything. And I'll go into a little bit of how all that went down. But then my solo days, it was Another You, Another Me is on there, which is going to be my next single, by the way. Which again, I don't, I guess it's kind of silly to put singles out these days, but at the same time, there are people out there who just want to hear one particular song or whatever. So I went ahead and appeased them and released Another You, Another Me, and it's getting ready to come out. Let me see. When is that coming out, man? That's going to be coming out February the 9th, right? So if you're just wanting to get that single or something like that, that's going to be coming out. A brand new recording of it. And instead of Winona singing background, it's Lua Crofts, right? Yes, Dash Crofts' daughter, right? So that's coming out as a single, but that's on the record. And then Hillbillies, right? Hillbillies Love It in the Hay, man. And that's a super, super cool cut. It's a live cut that was in Hopewell, Virginia, which is Keith Horn, who was in Hot Apple Pie. That's his hometown, right? So we recorded that performance, remastered it, and all that kind of stuff. And that's Keith on there, man. It's so much fun. So there's that. And then the Few Family Gems is an acoustic version of Summer Breeze that Lua and I did. And then I'd Really Love to See You Tonight, which was the single that I put out years ago, if you guys remember that. That's as a single as well. So that's on there. And then the one that you guys probably haven't heard, which was really cool, was I've Got a Rock and Roll Heart, which Eric Clapton put out, of course, years and years ago. But my Uncle Troy was a co-writer on that song. So I thought, you know what, we're going to do that thing, And if you listen closely, you will hear Trey Landry of Hot Apple Pie playing on that record as well. So it's a really, really super, super cool record, y'all. You guys got to go check it out. And I had asked on Facebook what everybody was thinking, and so far so good, man. Everybody's digging it. So I'm so glad that you guys are digging it. So let me look at your comments here before I move forward. So Greatest Hits will be The Killer. You've had a great career. Thank you so much. I have, man. I have had a great career, and I'm so blessed for it. Did you know that Tracy Lawrence and a couple of others redone Kick a Little? Yes. So there's a little bit of an intertwining connection to that. I was originally, but I'm not going to go into the whole story, but I was originally going to be a part of that project. But I kind of skedaddled. I kind of made my way stage left, So I went ahead and got out of that particular project. It was a tribute album to Little Texas, which was super cool, man. But they had, I think the Eli Young band did Amy's Back in Austin. And of course, Tracy is on there, which is cool. I think Drew Womack was on something. I forget. But anyway, so yeah, I was a part of that originally. But like I said, I kind of got out of that particular situation. But it was still a cool record, and so glad that um, Tracy is on that thing. Which by the way, I haven't really said much about this, um, but Tracy and I have been working together a lot, and uh, as of right now, I'm going to be producing his next musical project. How cool is that, right? Um, so yeah, so Tracy and I are working together, trying to get some songs together for his project we wrote yesterday. Come up with a great song, super cool with Tom Shepard. Um, yeah, so you guys be looking out for that. Of course, I'll put my little voodoo on that thing, and hopefully I don't mess his career up. So that's going to be really fun. All right, so what's up, Connie? Hello, Brady from Cynthiana, Kentucky. All right. I'm going to be playing the Chenault Vineyards again pretty soon. I think March the 28th, I think. Just me and acoustic kind of thing. So come on, see me. Hello, Brady. So glad I got to catch you before going to work. Love the album. All of them are great. You have never heard me sing anything that doesn't sound great. Oh, thank you, Joy. I appreciate it. I live about 40 minutes from Hopewell, Virginia. Nice. Man, I just love Virginia, man. It's such a cool joint, man. The album is all great. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. You sang Rock and Roll Heart live in Stockdale, and it was great. Yes, that's right. I did sing that with on the same show as Wade Hayes, right? So that's so awesome. Love hearing you are always amazing. Thank you so much, Jill. Cynthia, in 45 minutes north of Lexington, Kentucky. Nice. All right. Um, so so let me tell you a little bit about some of the players on on this record. First of all, man, again, extremely blessed throughout the years to have played with so many wonderful musicians. Um, so in creating the new tracks, I sorry, my phone is making all kinds of racket here. In creating the new tracks for these songs, I did not want to venture too far from the original recordings of my own. Okay. And the reason why I tried to stay close to them is because I think that they were a hit for a reason. I mean, we took a lot of time back then to come up with the right arrangement, the right sound, the right vibe, just all of that, right? So I really tried to kind of capture um, the same essence that the originals had. My voice has changed a little bit, for sure. I mean, I'm older now, but what I also did though, which was kind of fun, like especially like on My Love and Another You, Another Me, I listened and I thought, I need to place my voice in a little bit of a different spot to find it, to find where I originally sang it. Um, and like for example, like if I were to sing um, My Love, right? So it's kind of got more of a rasp these days. My love. There's a little bit of a Conway. There's a little bit of a Conway thing to it, right? So there's a little bit of that. But if I sing with a little bit more um abdomen, then I get rid of some of that like raspiness. And back when I was younger, I sang a little bit more with my diaphragm than I do now. Don't know why, I just did. So when singing this stuff, I would almost sing it differently, or I sang it differently to try to sound a little bit more like my original tracks. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun, to try to imitate myself again. I'm listening and I'm like, oh man, I phrased that a lot different than I do these days. Um, so that was a lot of fun. Especially well, and then what might have been, let's say, I didn't sing that originally on the Little Texas stuff, right? I'd always sang it in the back of the bus, me and Porter sitting around singing or something like that. And then later on, and gosh, I guess maybe 2008 is when I started singing it live. And I've just kind of got my own little interpretation of it. I know that there's certain little phrasing that Rushlow did that I just don't do. It just doesn't sound right with my voice. So that song kind of turned out the way that it did. But I'm really, really happy with it. It was so much fun. So musician wise, so let me go back to that for a second. So what might have been, I created that one all on my own, right? I just okay, start with the acoustic guitar with a little click track, start with that thing. Once I got done with that, I sent it to John Rife, which, as some of you know, John plays live with me these days, and great drummer, great singer. Sang it or sent it to John, had him put the drums on it, right? He sends it back to me. I put bass on it. Then I sent it to Ziggy, right? Which is my guitar player that plays live with me with my solo stuff and Seals and Crofts too, right? So I sent it to Ziggy. He puts the guitar parts on it. He sends it back to me. Well, then I put the strings on it, keyboard strings, right? I did the whole arrangement. I'm listening. I'm seeing where it's going. I'm looking at old sheet music. I'm trying to figure it out, making sure that I do the string parts that's very similar to the original, so on and so forth. Get that done. Then I send it back to John, and then have him do the high part, right? And then he sends it back to me. Then I put the low part and then the high part, which on the Little Texas original stuff, which I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I was the guy who always sang the very, very, very top harmony. And if you're semi-musical schooled, um, when you're doing four-part harmony, it's usually the melody and then the tenor on top of that. So melody, tenor, and then the baritone, right? Down there, right? And then the top part is actually that part, but just doubled. It's unison, right? So I would always sing the very top. Dwayne Probst would sing the bottom part. So on what might have been, I had to sing the low one and the top one, and I recorded it like that, right? Ain't that cool? So we got that thing done, and even at the very beginning, when you hear there's like a little finger symbol that goes ding, ding. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, right? Ding. That's on there as well, right? So I really tried to kind of emulate and uh, go deep and make sure that I did it right. I even put the timpanis on there because live back when Little Texas recorded it, we had a string arrangement and the whole thing. We had timpani and the whole thing, so I put timpani on there and everything. So the what might have been track sounds really cool. So I'll stop there and I see what you guys are saying here for a second. Would love to be closer to see you. Thanks for getting live to chat with what you're doing. Thank you. Can't wait to see you and Lua again. May bring Denny with you. Yes, exactly. There's Gene. What's going on? Good to see you too. Good afternoon, Brady. Love the album. The songs are wonderful. Thank you so much, Dawn. I really appreciate that. You sound good anyway. Thank you. Doesn't matter how you sing. You sound awesome. Love every song you've done. Catch 22 is my new favorite. Oh man, thank you. Thank you so much. I love that song, man. That's a cool little song, man. Off the Misfits record, right? Which I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Because I've got so many songs, y'all, that I might do like a Misfits Volume 2, or I might do just a brand new thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. We'll see. So Brady, great to see you, but have to go. Oh, see you, Mary. My pups, Pomeranians need me. I understand. I still watch Little Texas videos. Absolutely love your performances of Great Balls of Fire. Yeah. You know, um, the Petty Junkies. We just did this show in Livingston, Tennessee, and Tina, the lady who hired us to do the show or whatever, has known me from the '90s, and she got up on stage and she was like, I met this guy back in the '90s or whatever, and he used to surf on his keyboard, and she says, and he's going to do it again tonight, and I'm just thinking, girl, you do not want me to get up on that. No. What? Denny's like, yeah, we do. It's like, no, huh? Oh, she said she just woke up from a nap. Oh my gosh. So anyway, so still love you all now, but sure miss those little Texas days. Oh, listen, I miss them too. I just talked to Porter yesterday, and Porter and I are back riding again. It's funny. We go through these phases where we won't talk for like 5 years or something, and then all of a sudden he'll call me up and it's like, hey man, da 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 da, and then we just boom right back into it, and it's like nothing ever happened. So it's we are back riding again, and maybe one of these days I will share like a whole list of songs that Porter and I have written that no one's ever heard, just super cool stuff that just didn't quite sound like Little Texas. It weren't it or it wasn't because they weren't cool songs. It wasn't Little Texas, So but yeah, so maybe shoot, maybe one of these days I do a whole album of stuff that he and I've done that no one's ever heard before. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's awesome. I live about an hour from Porter and Dwayne's hometown in Longview, Texas. Man, I've spent a lot of time in Longview, man. Longview it was it was a place of refuge out on the road because we spent so much time touring in Texas back in the day, and then we would just drive on over to Longview and stay at Porter's mom and dad's house. Man, we just crash on the floor and eat his dad's gumbo. And listen, I'm not a gumbo fan. I No, you haven't had gumbo. Gumbo, it's a soup, right? And it's very Louisiana, absolutely. I know Trey when with hot apple pie. You've heard that story, y'all. Listen, there was this one time that I ate some stuff down in Louisiana with Trey. It was the spiciest. It was gumbo. It was what's that stuff where it's like a sausage kind of thing, man. They put it in like pig intestines or something. It's horrible, man. I'll remember it in a minute. But anyway, we had that. We had jambalaya. Um, yeah, yeah. So
What's the difference between jumbo and jambalaya? Or gumbo?
gumbo,
Okay, I'm getting all
gumbo.
confused.
Um,
Gumbo and jambalaya.
shoot, I don't know. Somebody on here would probably have to say, but
Why does it all kind of sound like the same thing, but it's all different?
well, it's all Cajun.
They all kind of go
It's
interconnected.
kind of like you got this French thing to it, man.
Yeah.
Crawdad gumbo, jambalaya,
I've never
right?
had crawdads.
Boudin,
Oh, I've heard of that.
boudin.
Boudin.
That is it. I knew somebody on here would know it, and Joy was the one who stepped up.
Yes.
Boudin, and I remember us going. This was with hot apple pie, and we went. Well, I'll just tell y'all the story, okay? I'll just break off from it just for a second. So we're doing a hot apple pie radio promotional tour with our radio promotion guide. I think his name was David Newton or something, Newman. And we're in this little minivan, and Trey says, "Hey, man, we're going to be stopping by my mom's house." And oh, no, uh, Daft's house. Daft was his wife, right? We're going to be stopping by Daft's house, and Daft's folks, man, they're going to cook us up some 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 Cajun food. And I'm like, oh my God. All right, we'll do it. So y'all, we went down. We I'm telling you, it took us forever to get there because it went off the highway, down a dirt road, gravel road, past two trails that deer went down. I'm telling you, it was way back in the woods. And when we got down there, literally across the street was a swamp. I kid you not. And there was these two mobile homes side by side in this little crevice in the woods back there, right? Two mobile homes back there, and it had this little creek going down the middle of them. And the kids, they're out there just jumping across the little creek, having so much fun or whatever. I found out later that was no creek, man. That was where the septic stuff goes all the way out to
I'm
the.
sure we've all done it as a kid and not known that.
Yes. And it goes all the way out to the swamp, y'all. And those little kids, man, out there jumping across the little septic, whatever you call it, the septic canal,
Yeah.
right? So anyway, we pull in there, and somebody in somebody's family had this big tub, and he was stirring this freaking jambalaya or something up, man. I mean, I'm talking about a like a vase that was like huge, man. That was going to cook for everybody and stuff. It was the crawdad. That's what it was. It was the crawl. That's all that was in there.
Oh my God.
They just poured live crawdads down in this thing, man, and they was just boiling them crawdads. And I'm like, oh my God. Please, Jesus, help me, huh? Yes, absolutely. And here's the thing. Here's the key. Here's the key from what I know. You're not supposed to cook dead crawfish
Why?
because I think that they're dead for a reason. Something.
What, like they get all nasty?
Yes, something happened. They got some sort of something going on.
Boil them alive? Don't that hurt them?
Huh?
Doesn't that hurt them?
Well, it kills them, baby.
Oh, baby.
So anyway, she's like, don't that hurt them?
Why?
I know it. I know it. So anyway, stirring this big vat of freaking crawdads.
Oh, man.
And inside the house, they're cooking up all the jumbo and
Yeah.
the boudin.
Yeah, you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the washer and the dryer.
Wait, I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Here's the thing. So here's the thing: what happened? So so they come out, and the boudin was like the appetizer, right? So they gave us this thing, and it was all gray looking. It looked like a giant worm. It felt like a giant worm, man. It was it was bigger than a hot dog,
Wow.
but it was like this.
Like a big old Frank or something.
I,
Like a
yes, like a
bratwurst.
bratwurst, but it was bigger than that, and it was almost white, y'all. It was like an albino hot dog, right? And so I sawed that thing in half and had me a bite.
Wait, why'd you saw it in half?
Well,
Because it was so big.
I'm just yeah, because that thing was huge, man. I
We're so alike.
and I cut that thing in half and ate that thing, man.
Well, what did it taste like?
First of all, the spices.
Does it taste like a hot dog?
I literally turned into a cartoon character where my freaking eyeballs come out of my head.
Does it taste like a hot dog?
No, it doesn't taste like a hot dog at all. No, it doesn't taste like a bratwurst. It tastes like just something that Satan himself would have cooked up. It was so hot, man. I'm telling you.
Really?
It was so freaking hot. Yeah, and somebody said using swamp septic water to cook it. It's about right, man. Freaking Gene said this tastes like dirty feet, right?
Oh man.
Um, yeah. So anyway, so I ate that, and it was all I could do. I just like just one bite. I'm kid you not. My eyes watering and stuff, man. My face is turning red and stuff. We hadn't even started in on the crawfish.
Oh man, so you haven't even gotten to the main.
No, the and because and you know Trey was like, listen, you know, um, so talking about the boudin, he said, "Well, it's an acquired taste," and I was like, "It ain't. There's nothing acquired about this. There's no way that I can deal. I can't go." He said, "You'll love the jambalaya," and I was like, "Okay." So I ate the jambalaya. It was tolerable. The gumbo, same thing, but I'm not a shrimp guy, right? But I think that the gumbo that they had crawfish in it, not shrimp, or they might have had the combination. I don't know. It was all a big uh, collage of stuff. Well, and then here come the crawfish, and they poured it out on a picnic table
Oh man, yeah,
with newspapers all over it.
Oh my gosh, so you're eating ink, basically, dude.
Yeah, because it's just melting down in it,
So you're eating like paper ink.
And you would have thought Trey was in hog heaven, man. He just was like he couldn't tear off that crawfish's.
It's kind of like me eating the cheeseburger with onion rings.
Yeah,
So happy.
but he'd crack it, eat it, and then suck the head.
Like that.
Ugh, man. And so I ate a few of them.
Well,
Okay, here's the deal, man.
Oh, that's when the disaster happened. It went straight to the diverticulitis.
Listen, that might have caused my diverticulitis right there, man. Because what happened is my stomach started talking to me, cussing.
And I know you don't feel good when your belly hurts.
No, man, I'm on the road. We still got 2.5, 3 hours to drive to the next town.
That's a long time. That's like from here to Gatlinburg.
And here goes my stomach, man. It's talking to me, and it's like, dude, what have you done to me, man? Okay, so I go in. So Trey sees it. My face is turning white. Trey sees it, and he goes, "Hey, man, you need to go to the restroom." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I do, man." He said, "Follow me, man." So I follow him inside one of the mobile homes, and I go inside the restroom, y'all. And across from me here,
Across the way.
I'm sitting in the restroom, and the restroom is also where they wash the
The
clothes.
washer and the dryer.
The washer and dryer is in there, and
Oh no.
somebody's drying something
Someone's making
in the
it.
dryer.
It's steaming it up so hard.
I am hot from the
The
clothes.
inside out. You're hot from the inside.
I'm telling you, I sit there, I'm sweating,
Oh baby.
I'm letting it loose out the caboose.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, listen, here's what happened. It's a mobile home. Everybody can hear everything.
Oh, I thought you were about to say like you're gonna shift it off its foundation or something.
No.
Whoa.
Right. So people are going by, knocking on the door. Brady,
Oh no.
Brady, you all right?
I'd be like, yep. I'm doing
I'm like,
great.
God,
I'm
man,
doing great.
it was the worst experience, worst food experience I've ever had in my life. I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything now, just because of the story was just absolutely fan freaking tastic. But man, oh man, it tore me up. It was horrible. So okay, so I went off on a little side tangent there. I'm sorry. All right, so
I love when you tell that though. It's like one of my favorites.
oh man, it's a
And didn't you say you had a Coca-Cola with that too? That makes it even worse.
I probably did have a Coca-Cola. I was still drinking Coca-Cola back then.
I saw a photo of you sitting at that table and you had a Coca-Cola.
Then I did.
Memory.
Okay.
If my memory is serving me well.
Oh,
you were drinking a Coca-Cola.
yeah, drinking a Coca-Cola. Yeah.
So it's like spicy.
Oh man, yeah, it was insane, man. And then we had to get in that freaking minivan and drive. And I literally sat there with my head on the window the whole time, just thinking, please God. We had to pull over twice.
Did you get car sick like I do?
No, it wasn't no car sick. It was boudin sick. Okay, but anyway. So right. So there's that. All right. So back to today and reality. Um, so so this record. So okay, back to the musicians for a second, right? So as you know, God Bless Texas. I had cut another version of God Bless Texas years ago, where Denny was in the video. You guys remember that version, right? It's a little bit more swampier, a little bit, just a little bit more creepy and cool, right? Well, I went in with some studio players to cut it at the original tempo that we cut God Bless Texas the first time around. Because again, I wanted it to have the same kind of feel, right? And boy, we got some great players. Rob McNelly, who played with me back in the '90s, Bobby Terry, um, Nerzy on drums, um, just killer, man. Just great players. Um, and then on My Love, a lot of My Love, it's the same version that I had released. It's the 30th anniversary version, and a lot of that was created by me and John Rife and Ziggy, right? That was us. And John singing background harmonies with me and stuff. And then there was Kick a Little. Kick a Little and Amy's Back in Austin was on the same session as God Bless Texas. So had all the studio players and all that kind of stuff on there, which was killer. But then I had Jeannie Fleenor come in and play fiddle on that, which was great. And truthfully, I think that might be one of my favorite tracks. Is Amy's Back in Austin, man. It sounds really, really good. Um, so there's that. And then Hillbillies Love It in the Hay. I told you about that. Another You, Another Me. That was me, John, and Ziggy. Um, I Fell, me, John, and Ziggy. And so and again, I just took my time and recreated it myself. And now it was hard creating the vocals, the background vocals for I Fell, because originally that was Timothy B. Schmidt of the Eagles. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get up on some of these high notes? But I was able to, thank God, and was able to get through that one. And I think that it turned out pretty daggum good. And then Another You, Another Me, of course, Lua singing on that one, which is great. Um, and then now the Summer Breeze version on here is Lua and I when we first got together, and we were over at Gordon Kennedy's house, and we cut this over there. That's Gordon singing some background harmonies on that, which is super cool. Him playing, Andy Hubbard playing percussion on that thing. That was the original Seals and Crofts 2 vibe back then, right? So I thought that I would, you know, give you that. That was really, really cool. And then I'd really love to see you tonight. You know that. I'd really love to see tonight. All of those players. That's the Petty Junkies, right? The Petty Junkies, and then Joe Smith produced that one. And thanks to Joe for that one. And then the last song was done over at Gordon's house as well. And but then whenever I got done, I was like, man, I'm gonna send this to Trey, because I knew Trey would give me that cool groove that's on that particular song. And that was it, man. That's kind of how we wrapped that thing up. And then I called Christy DiNapoli. Christy was the original, one of the original producers of Little Texas. It was Christy DiNapoli, Doug Grau, and James Stroud who produced all of that stuff back then. So I called Christy and I said, "Hey, man, you want to go in on this thing with me and let's see if we can do something cool with it?" And he says, "Absolutely, let's do it." So we went in cahoots together, and literally just recut everything, and just had a great time doing it. Greg Strezik mixed it and mastered it. What a, I mean, Greg is the same guy who produced, or not produced, but engineered the Playtime record for me, right? So Greg and I have been working together for quite some time. He's just a fabulous engineer. So that's it, man. That's what you guys are hearing, and I couldn't be more proud. It's just super super cool that it came out the way that it did. So let me see what you guys are saying here real fast. Yes, love that version. Seeing Denny was amazing on it. Oh yeah, the single cover has got me and you on there.
Yeah, it's on our wedding day.
Absolutely right. So yeah, that was on our wedding day. We shot that shot at a place called Riverwood Mansion. Here's what's so interesting and so cool,
I just realized that.
right?
What you're gonna say?
Right. So we got married at Riverwood Mansion in Nashville. That is the same place, y'all, that I shot the video for Another You, Another Me. How freaking cool is that? So it kind of circles all the way back around to that same place, and it's Denny and I, and I thought, man, and you know what? I didn't even think of that until just now. Did you even think about that, baby?
Think about what?
About the whole Another You, Another Me
No,
connection?
no. I
That
mean, I picked there because I remember you telling me you had the music video there, and we went there. It was the only venue we went to, and
Yeah,
I immediately fell in love. So it's just
yeah, because whenever I cut the video there, it was not all done up like it is now. I mean, it's beautiful now, back then it was still kind of going through some renovation phases and stuff, so it's really super cool, that it's her and I on the cover. Super cool. Um, oh, and who's our photographer, baby?
Jennifer Cody.
Jennifer Cody was the one who took that picture, by the way. She did a great job. Hi, Brady. Can't wait to see you next month on the 28th in Richmond at Chenault Vineyards. Yes, I was hoping and praying you would come back to Richmond, Kentucky. Yes. Yep, I'm going to. I'm going to be there. Um, Dan Seal, just love the way that sounds. Yeah, thank you. And enjoyed catching this live and hearing Denny in the background. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Well,
I like woke up from my nap out of
uh
nowhere.
huh.
I was like, what's going on?
That's right. No, but I just wanted to go live and just kind of first of all tell you guys thank you so much for the support, and just hanging in there with me until this thing was actually out, right? And and again, I'm still working on the vinyl thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off with Christy. I don't know if he's a big fan of doing the whole vinyl thing. I don't know. I'm still working on it. We'll figure it out. But you can get it on all streaming platforms right now for sure. I do know that. So, but again, thank you so very, very much. I hope you enjoy it. Please tell everybody. And when the single comes out, buy that too.
That's right.
Right? Download that too, man. Just so you'll have it. Again, right? So,
Brady put a lot of hard work into all this, so it would be so incredible if all of y'all could just go get it.
oh, thank you,
He's
baby.
not gonna say that, but I'm going to.
I appreciate that. I mean,
Like you put all your heart into that.
I
You're so passionate
I appreciate it,
about it,
baby.
which is inspiring to me.
Thank you. Now, I
You know what
mean,
I mean?
it is more difficult to make records and put records out as an independent artist. I will say that.
Oh, definitely. I've had a first-hand
You
look
know,
at it.
because there's really no money in it, y'all. There just
You did it
isn't.
for the love of it.
Yeah, I do it because I love to do it, and I want to be able to share it with you guys, and then also support my live dates because I'm telling you, that's really where I see it pay off, right? Buyers. This year, I'm really, really trying to concentrate a little bit more on my solo shows. So if you guys know some venues that you can ask and have them call me,
Yeah, we
connect
love
with
the
me,
reviews. That's always exciting.
we got to get some shows, and so we can go out and play some shows.
You're gonna be playing Tombstone.
I am. I booked a show today in
That's
Tombstone, Arizona, in July for the Cowboy.
I wish I was going.
Yeah, the Cowboy weekend, and it's going to be full band. We're going to be rocking the country stuff.
It's
It's
like
going to be great.
Cowboy Weekend there too, isn't it?
Right, right.
Wow.
So all good, but we need shows. So if you guys know anybody, let us know. You can contact me on my website, bradyseals.com. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And just thanks again, y'all. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And we'll talk soon. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.